Okay, guys. Now we'll talk about how can we graph the absolute value functions. We know how can we evaluate the absolute value function when he give me the value of the variable. But now we'll talk how can we graph the what absolute value function. Okay, all of you, attention please. To graphing the absolute value function or the form of the absolute value functions, okay, it's V. Okay, it's like this. This is the two axes. Of course, all of us know the axis x and y. This is y dash. Okay, x and x dash. Okay, intersect in one point. This point, it's called the origin point or the starting point. It's 0 and 0. Okay. To represent the absolute or to graph the absolute value function, it will be like V, okay, like this. This is V. Okay. And V, okay, if A more than 0, all of you attention in this part, if A more than 0, then the V, it's a graph opens up. The graph opens what? Up. Opens up. Okay. And another one, if I have like this, the two axes, okay, this is the origin point or starting point. The V, it will opens down like this. This is also V. Okay. When what? If A less than 0. If A less than 0, then graph opens down. Again, if A more than 0, then V, it will be up. If it's A less than 0, then V, it opens what's down. Okay, and we will see example to how can we graph an absolute value, absolute value function. But to graph the absolute value function, it's what I said, it's like V. Okay, for example now, graph y equal to absolute value x. Okay, guys, before I graph the absolute value function, I can know if it's V will be opens up or opens down. How? Here, this is A. Okay, A, it's a 2, more than 0. That means the V, it will be opens what? Up. Yes, okay, excellent. I will make small table like this. X and Y, and I will write here 0, and above it's 1, and below it's a -1. After that, just replace, okay, just replace here in with X with 0, 1, -1 to know the value of what? Of Y. 1, if you replace X here with 1, then absolute value of 1, it's 1, 1 multiplied by 2, it's a 2. Second, 0. Here 0, 0, absolute value of 0, 0, 0 multiplied by 2, it's 0. -1, -1. Absolute value of -1, it's 1. 1 multiplied by 2, it's what? 2. Okay. After that, I will draw the two axes. This is the origin point, 0, 0 and 0, okay. Here I will write 1, 2, and so on. -1, -2, 1, 2, -1, -2, and so on. Okay, the first point, it must be the origin point, 0 and 0, this one. Okay, 1 and 2, 1 to right, 2 up. And the third one, it will be opposite, okay, to this point. Okay, it's a -1 and 2. Here, left, -1, after that, 2. After that, I will connect the points. Look. that the V. Okay, another one. Graph y equal -4 absolute value of x. Okay, I can know V it will be opens up or down because here A it's -4, that means it's less than 0. That means V it will open what? Open down. Okay, I will make, I said, small table x and y 0, 1 and -1. After that just replace with x with 1, 0 and -1. Here 1. Absolute value of 1, it's of course 1. 1 multiply -4, it's a -4. Okay, 0. Here 0. 0. Absolute value of 0, it's 0. 0 multiply -4, it's 0. Okay, and -1. Absolute value of -1, it's 1. 1 multiply -4, it's a negative what? -4. Okay, I will draw the two axes. The origin point, 1, 2, -1, -2, 1, 2, -1, -2, -3, and -4. Okay. The first point is the origin point or the starting point, 0. 1 and -4. 1 to right, -4 down. This is what? 1. 1 point. The third one, it will be opposite to this point in the another side. Okay? It's a -1, -4. -1 to left, -4 down, this point. After that, I will connect the 3 points like this. Okay? That's it. Log to V, it opens what? Down, because A, it's less than what? Less than 0. Okay, that's how can we graph an absolute value, what absolute value function. Okay? I hope all of you understood what I said and how can we evaluate the absolute value function and how can we graph the absolute value, what? The absolute value function. Okay, guys? Okay.